Okay. We'll see. Okay. We'll see. I am doing an experiment right now. For those of you who don't know what the HTC Evo 4G phone is, I am recording this video on that phone right now. More importantly, I am also doing it not with the camera phone, but it's got like this live webcam from the phone, so I can walk around and do that. So right now I'm actually looking at myself on my computer as it's streaming live, like through the air. That's amazing, I think. So I'm using Quick and using the phone, so the video quality might be lower than usual. So I apologize if it is. I'm sure it will be, actually. And it looks a little dark and mysterious. But that's kind of cool, because we're reading from Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch, Book 1. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. And this is going to be today's strange video, and we'll see how it goes. You can choose to be a person who has resulted simply from what has happened, or from what you've chosen to be and do about what has happened. The purpose of a relationship is to decide what part of yourself you'd like to see show up, not what part of another you can capture and hold. The purpose of a relationship is not to have another who might complete you, but to have another with whom you might share your completeness. The test of your relationships has had to do with how well you've lived up to your ideas and how well you saw yourself living up to his or hers. Yet the only true test has to do with how well you live up to yours. Let each person in relationship worry about self, what self is being, doing, and having, what self is wanting, asking, giving, what self is seeking, creating, experiencing, and all relationships would magnificently serve their purpose and their participants. Let each person in relationship worry not about the other, but only about self. The master understands that it doesn't matter what the other is being, doing, having, saying, wanting, demanding. It doesn't matter what the other is thinking, expecting, planning. It only matters what you are being in relationship to that. The most loving person is the person who is self-centered. Crazy, right? If you think about it, amazing. They think, if I can just love others, they will love me. Then I will be lovable and I can love me. Wrong. If they finally come to a place where they can believe you love them, they begin at once to worry about how long they can keep your love. So in order to hold on to your love, they start altering their behavior. Thus, two people literally lose themselves in relationship. They get into the relationship hoping to find themselves and then lose themselves instead. This losing of the self in a relationship is what causes most of the bitterness in such couplings. Amen to that. Two people join together in a partnership hoping that the whole will be greater than the sum of its parts, only to find that it's less. They feel less than when they were single, less capable, less able, less exciting, less attractive, less joyful, less content. This is because they are less. They've given up most of who they are in order to be and to stay in their relationship. It might not be a bad goal in your life to know the highest part of yourself and to stay centered to that. Your relationship, therefore, must be with yourself. You must first learn to honor and cherish and love yourself. You must first see yourself as worthy before you can see another as worthy. You must first see yourself as blessed before you can see another as blessed. You must first know yourself to be holy before you can acknowledge holiness in another. It is not in the action of another, but in your reaction that your salvation will be found. The first question in any interactive process with another is, now who am I and who do I want to be in relationship to that? You can create who you are over and over again. Indeed, you do every day. As things now stand, you do not always come up with the same answer, however. Given an identical outdoor experience, on one day you may choose to be patient, loving, and kind in relation to it. On day 2, you might choose to be angry, ugly, and sad. The master is the one who always comes up with the same answer, and that answer is always the highest choice. In this, the master is eminently predictable. Woo! Of course, this throws open the question, what choice is the highest? Loving or failing to love? He who asked the second question, I am my body. She who asked the first, I am my soul. What would love do now? That's the question. What you do for yourself, you do for another. What you do for another, you do for the self. This is because you and the other are one. And this is because there is naught but you. Man! That is heavy duty here. God asks only that you include yourself among those you love. God goes further. God suggests, recommends that you put yourself first. Woo-wee. You have no obligation in relationship. You have only opportunity. Opportunity, not obligation, is the cornerstone of religion, the basis of all spirituality. So long as you see it the other way around, you'll have missed the point. For most people, love is a response to need fulfillment. If you enjoy going through relationships like water, or worse yet, staying in one because you think you have to, then living a life. If you enjoy repeating these patterns from your past, keep right on doing what you've been doing. The truth is relentless. Man alive. If others notice that you see them as more, they will feel safe to show you what you obviously already see. You don't have to do anything. Remember, in our relationship, you have no obligation, only opportunity. Is this not the opportunity for which you have waited your whole life? You guys, this is a very heavy book. And here we go. So why go on? Why even start off on such a path? What is to be gained from embarking on such a journey? Where is the incentive? What is the reason? The reason is ridiculously simple. This is what about life. There is nothing else to do. So the question is not, why start off on such a path? You already have started off. You did so with the first beat of your heart. The question is, do I wish to walk this path consciously or unconsciously? For most of your life, you've lived at the effect of your experiences. Now, you're invited to be the cause of them. That is what is known as conscious living. That is what's called waking in awareness. Not long ago, you begged the universe to bring you truth. Now you tell the universe your truth, and that is a very good sign. If a thing is judged very good by you, you value it less in terms of money. So the better something is, the less money it's worth. Crazy talk. You know what, I'm going to stop here because this whole section I know I really did a number on. So, I hope you enjoyed this new version of this. I hope it comes out really cool. It looks kind of dark and mysterious, and yes, I'm in a tank top because I'm coming from the gym. So, I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.